What is this?
Hotels and pubs are full, sir. Billeting troops.
So what is this?
It's basic, but clean, and there's hot water. And the food's tip-top.
What is it?
It's the Women's Land Army Hospital.
Mr. Foyle, you're very welcome. Ellen McGee.
How do you do?
There's a separate little bit for you boys to sleep in.
Well, very kindly, thank you.
Needs must. There's a war on. And it's perfect timing for dinner. Please.
I think...
Thank you.
Here we are.
Roast beef. Roast potatoes. Yorkshire. You'll never guess what's for pudding.
What?
Apple crumble.
With custard?
Mm-hmm. And there's bacon for breakfast.
It's two Schmier lights. Wegen der Polizei. Take him to the sanatorium. Make sure it's comfortable. Alles Gute.
Heil Hitler!
Heil Hitler!
There. Joan, don't you just think we should speak to that Mr. Foyle?
God, don't make me laugh. But just
No.
dig. Tom. Dig, or I'll put you in there and all.
What are you doing?
Sorry. Just trying to use the bathroom.
Yeah, what are you doing here? Men aren't allowed in the hostel.
No, you're absolutely right. They just decided to make an exception last night. But you stay at the farm, don't you? What are you doing here?
You expect me to be staying at a place where someone was murdered? I didn't feel safe.
Right. He was murdered, was he?
Well, if it were simple suicide, why would someone as lofty as yourself be spending so much time on it?
I mean, he may be in the Holy Land, but managing to get his wife pregnant from 1,000 miles away is a miracle that even our Lord is... Just a moment. Hello? Catherine, I'd better dash. Good morning, gentlemen. Sorry to keep you.
No, good morning. Sorry to trouble you. Wonder if you can help us with police looking into the incident at the Jacksons.
Jackson's farm. Oh, terrible thing, that.
Yes, wasn't it? Yeah, I understand you took a call from there the morning he died?
Yes. Tom rang in, reporting that he'd found his father.
Right, and that was what time?
At 6.
6. And that was it, just the one call?
Oh, no, there was another one. About 30 minutes earlier.
From the farm?
Well, I can't be sure it was from the farm because they rang off before I got there.
Perfectly understandable. Well, that's all we need to know. Thank you for your help.
No,
Appreciate it.
Oh, Mr. Curling, they are beautiful.
Miss Curling, do forgive me. Forgot to ask you the other day. Would you have had any shots from the Jackson farm the morning you died at all?
Yes, one at 5 o'clock, then 2 more maybe half an hour later.
Right. Thank you.
Anything else you forgot to ask?
Well, as soon as I remember, I'll let you know.
Here they come again.
You keep your nerve, you hear me? Pair of you.
We should get this dragged.
Right, sir.
And see if any of the three girls has got a record, and get a lead on the missing wife and the chap she ran off with if you can.
Yes, sir. Is that all?
No, not quite. Get out of the camp, find out what the Major's got to say about Tom Jackson. What the chances are of getting to speak to the chap that we pulled out of the tree. You might also see if he's got any idea that one of the other two we picked up, the young lad, is not an airman at all. Did you speak to the girls?
Not yet, sir.
Do. Let me know how you get on.
Rose, can I have a word?
Yeah.
Is this yours?
No. No, it isn't. It's not. Anyway, who are you to be asking?
True. Right, thank you. No joy, I'm afraid, sir. She said it wasn't hers, but I suspect she wasn't telling the truth. Although it is quite an expensive item for Rose.
Mr. Foyle, I've remembered something. I'm sorry I didn't say before, but I've only just remembered. When I left the farm at around 4 on the morning Hugh Jackson died, I nearly bumped into a man on a bicycle, just at the end of the lane. I couldn't describe him.
Well, never mind.
Anyway, he had a rucksack on his back.
Well, thank you.
Where did you get that?
This,
It's mine. What are you doing with it?
Oh, well, we were just trying to decide what he was doing in Hugh Jackson's bedroom.
Well, when you've decided, would you let me know? May I take it? Or is it Exhibit A?
Well, yes, it is, but do feel free to take it. We'll let you know when we need it.
I'm sorry, no. Lieutenant Visor is a prisoner of war and has his rights. He's also in no fit state.
Well, perhaps we could speak to him when he's feeling better.
Perhaps.
You have a private Tom Jackson here. It was his father who was shot.
I know, that's why he's on compassionate leave. If you want to talk to him, surely he's at home.
No, I wondered if you could tell us anything about him.
Funny enough, I can. Within hours of his father's death, he has submitted that he now has a responsibility of his father's farm and has asked for reserved occupation status. When he was first called up, he also tried to dodge the column by claiming reserved occupation. He said it was vital to his father's farm. His father told us otherwise.
His father reported him?
Mm-hmm.